How's it going, everyone? It's your boy. It is the 11th of January 2024. We are day 2, trip 2 of the practice Pennine Way hike. So this is the first video I'm properly sort of documenting our lead up to the Pennine Way this May. We are off into the Chiltern Hills at the start of the Ridgeway, which is a local long walk that I believe starts in Ivanhoe Beacon, which is where we're going now, and eventually takes you to maybe like Stonehenge, somewhere down that way. I'm not 100% sure. We're obviously not doing the whole thing today. We're doing, I think, a 15-mile stretch of it. We started quite late. It's now 11:30, so I don't think we're going to get on the walk until about 10 to 12. And because it's January and with daylight saving, we are not looking good with the light, unfortunately. Probably going to lose the light around 4:30, something like that. So we've got to get a bit of a lick on if we want to get the whole walk in. So here we are at the end of the walk already. Basically, we have parked our cars up. So there's Dad parking, and we'll get to the end of the walk at this point, which is a beautiful place called Coombe Hill, right above the Checkers estate. So I've already seen the end of the walk before we've even started. Brilliant. There's probably no point in doing it now. Might as well get back in the car and go home. Right, we're just about to start. Pressing start on the watch. Alright, ready, Pops? Hey. Right, this is the first step. Here we are up at Ivanhoe Beacon. How long are we expecting to walk for?
At least 4 hours.
Okay, and how long is the route?
12 miles.
Okay, so 12 miles, 4 hours, about 3.5, did you say 3.5 miles an hour? 3 miles an hour. So yeah, so this is the first stage on the Ridgeway. So I think we were talking about on the way here about potentially doing the whole thing, not necessarily in one go, but maybe splitting it up into sections. Woo! Dog poo, the first dog poo moment. Before May, potentially doing all of it in one go, because Dad was saying that you can actually do it across 3 days, all the way from here down to Stonehenge. So yeah, that'd be pretty cool to do. Anyway, catch up in a bit. Bye. Let's look at the sign. See if we have to scramble up the side of the beacon. Wow, we've already just started and we're already lost. So we don't actually go over the beacon then? What? We came all this way and we don't go up the goddamn beacon. I think we should. Did you bring a map? First rule of hiking is don't forget your map. I love how big the beacon is and we're not actually quite sure where it is. Yeah, I think this is the beacon here. And those markers are. Yeah, incredible. Oh, this is the Ridgeway. Right, so where are we now? Up there. And then how far are we going today?
Far about there.
Oh my god. And there is that Avebury. That's Stonehenge. Awesome. First mistake on the trip. We walked to the beacon. We followed this very well clear marked path here down that way towards the Whipsnade line, Woburn line, to then find out that the route actually goes in the opposite direction. So we're like 20 minutes in, we've already gone in the wrong direction. Funny thing is, which I don't think I managed to catch on camera, Dad said he chose the Ridgeway because of how well signposted it is. So unless we're both idiots, it is not well signposted. Turn around, walk back down the beacon, because you're actually supposed to start up here, walk down the beacon, head towards Pitstone Hill and southward. Both come to the conclusion that our cars weren't locked. We're an hour into the trip and we left both of our cars unlocked. Today's going really well. What do you think that hill over there is called? No. Look, it's called Paul's Knob. We're going to Paul's Knob. Yes, that's correct. That tiny hill there is Paul's Knob. the smaller one.
We got to do all of that then. In less than 3 hours.
Oh dear. Do you think that's supposed to have an A between the pools and the knob? Just arrived at Pitstone Quarry, which I didn't realise we would be walking past, which last year I shot some of Deadpool 3 and SAS Rogue Heroes. You can just about see it down the chalk, which I was saying to Dad is highly corrosive. So our boots are covered in it, so we've got to make sure we wash our boots tonight. There's two things I hate about doing walks. I love walking, but there's two things I hate. Exactly, coming into urban areas and people. Other people on the path. I hate them. Yeah, we got to the clock shop. It is. Been down this road many times. I know, never thought about it. Very nice.
Help!
Just tell us how far we are and how far we've come and how long we've got left.
To do about a mile, and we've got about another 11 miles, but only 6 miles left of daylight. So we're going to end up Blair Witch Project.
Ooh, walking in the dark. So we're about to stop for a bit of grub for 5 minutes. That's all we've allowed ourselves. Otherwise, we'll never get home. It's the favourite part of our show. What's your favourite? Okay. So whenever we stop for a break, I'm going to ask you, what your favourite is of something. Well, it could be anything. And then you'll ask me, but it can be anything. You can give me a short, succinct answer and a reason why. What's your favourite brewery?
What, to go and visit?
Anything,
Black
like,
Sheep.
and why?
Because I love Black Sheep beer. Best bitter, and it always reminds me of Yorkshire. Whenever I drink it, I just find it a refreshing local pint to drink.
Well, that's your
And
favourite
it's
beer.
synonymous. Yeah, but the brewery as well. What's your favourite board game ever?
There's a game called Betrayal Legacy, which is that game I'm playing with my friends at the moment.
Yeah.
But the one where you have to like destroy the cards and stuff as you play. You buy a board game, they're called legacy board games. You buy a board game, it's like £120, and you can only play the game once.
Really?
But you come back and you play it multiple times and the game changes.
Yeah.
So on the actual game board, you end up having to like rip the tiles up, rip up cards,
Wow,
like write on them, stick
different
stickers
concept.
on them.
Yeah.
It takes about probably 100 hours to complete.
Yeah.
You play it with all your friends and you come together and you're sort of building a story and building the characters. And if they die in the game, then you have to start a new character.
Yeah.
So you can play as the same character for like 10 hours, 15 hours, and then if they die, then you have to start with someone new. Icknield Way. Oh, another trade route. We've just hit a mile marker. So we're walking through the pre-Wendover Woods. So yeah, we've hit this finger post, and it's telling us that it's 3.9 miles away to Wendover Woods, and probably another 2 miles on from that. So looking at our watches and estimating where we walked with a bit of faffage, we've walked 13 kilometres so far, roughly. What did you say, 8.5 miles? But then obviously we knock off about a mile, mile and a half of the faffage. So we've walked, of the actual route, we've walked about 8.5 miles. It's basically 4 miles to Wendover, and then probably another 2 miles on from there. The time is 3:15. It's the middle of January, and we're still probably going to end up walking in night time. Let's hope for a clear night. Alright, give us an update then.
Down into Wendover, and it's now about 4:25, and it's very dusk. And we've probably got about another 50 minutes to an hour of walking, so it might be head torches.
Oh no.
And trying to find our way through the forest.
Arrived at civilization. It's now 20 to 5. Yeah, and we're right at the bottom of Wendover High Street. We've still got a way to go. I don't know what to say. We got to walk all this way up here. Yeah, great. We got lamps and shop lights, but I think it's nearly head torch time. By the time we get to the top of this hill, we're going to have to use our head torches. We have to go into a forest, and before we even get to Coombe Hill. Got a nice view up there though of the Chilterns in their night time, so check that out soon. So it's 5:05, and we're just coming up to the Aylesbury Monument on top of Coombe Hill, which is that thing you see in the background as we overlook Aylesbury, Wendover and the rest of the Chilterns. Well done, Pops. Bloody hell. Hey, Chiltern Hills, it's 9 minutes past 5. We finally got here. Well done, Pops.
Well done, Aaron.
It's actually pitch black now. I don't know if it... We made it! Well done, mate. Yeah, I can't see a thing, but there's the car. We'll check our watches and report in on the progress of official hike number 2.
Hello.
Hello. We finished it. What time is it now? 6:10. We've got back to my car at the the other car park, and we're just going to do our quick update on our path and how long it took us and how many calories we burnt. Fortunately, we've got two different types of watch that we're using. One is Apple Watch, and yours is set to miles, isn't it?
Yeah.
Imperial, and mine's Samsung Galaxy Watch, and it's set to metric kilometers.
14.32 miles, average pace of 21 minutes and 26 seconds per mile. Oh, that's only like just over about 2.5 miles an hour.
Is it?
That's not very good, is it?
5 minutes and 7.
5 hours, 7 minutes and 1. We burnt, according to this, total calories 2,441. Average heart rate, that doesn't sound good, 129. Elevation gain 1,656 feet. Spinning, spinning, spinning. My rings are spinning.
Say that out loud. What, how many steps did we do? Did I actually tell you how many steps we did?
Oh, that should do, shouldn't it? 30,405 steps.
There you go, lunch hike, 23.5 kilometers, 4 hours and 42 minutes it says, 2,327 calories.
Oh, so that's a difference of about 100, okay.
Well, that was moving time. Oh, so it actually took into account the break that we had. So we actually only walked for 4 hours and 42 minutes. Average heart rate, 144.
What was the distance?
It was 23.5 kilometers, so...
Oh, what's that in miles?
14.6.
And I said 14.4?
4?
Yeah, something like that. Oh, so that's not
it's
far.
basically the same.
14.5 miles, basically, we've done.
Yeah, it's good. It shows you the whole route we did. And look, that's the diversion we went. Hold on, when it loads up. That's where we went up and then diverted off and then came down. Wow. Oh yeah, and that's where we doubled back on ourselves to get down to the car park. Yeah, very good. Well done, matey.
Yeah, well done you.
For the next one.
Yeah.
Pint of IPA. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more updates as we progress along the Pennine Way with our hiking training, research into places to stay, the route, books, shoes, boots, you name it. I'll be posting a lot more shorts to explain all of this, so these videos won't be as long. I'll also be revealing soon which charity I've decided to run or walk the Pennine Way for. I'm definitely not running it. I don't know why I said run. And just more information as we go along. So I'm going to finish editing this video with a little glass of homebrew, and I look forward to recording the next one soon. Peace!